Hello everyone, Adavan here. I am finally getting around to doing videos on DPS. We already went over the tanks, so figured might as well hit up the DPS and start showing people some of the neat little synergy things that work around with our ranged DPS systems here. For today, we're going to start off with Ice. As you see, I already got a quick build. Yeah, this is going to be by no means a fully comprehensive study. This is just going to be a guide for effective DPS for endgame content and whatnot. But as you know, there are hundreds of ways to skin a cat in this game. But this is going to be the simplest method I could devise for decent DPS, and you could just build off what I show you from here for your own taste. Anyway, here are my stats and the gear I'm running. This is, heroic. I got a legions, blue. These are just the champion recognition cheap ones, and I got a cosmic fang of rage here. So yep, you can see my stats. This is easily obtainable and by no means maximized for what I could be running. Pretty sure I'm just running, level 6 egos. There's a level 7 there. Alright, level 7, another level 6. And yeah, so that's what we're running for gear and stats. As you see, nothing too super spectacular. So let's get into the powers for Ice. Now, Ice DPS works off, or has a couple mechanics. The biggest one is the chill mechanic, as you'll see here. Alright, the Ice Energy Builder is Ice Shards, and it gives you a chance to apply for chill, and we're going to show how we can get more stacks of chill. The more stacks of chill you have, I think you can have up to 3 stacks of chill, but it affects the damage of some of your other powers. For close area attacks, we have Shatter and Frost Breath. Shatter is a click, Frost Breath is a maintain. Frost Breath gives you a little bit better damage, and Shatter has more secondary effects in case you have a bunch of little ice nodes out. It'll actually make the ice nodes burst for additional damage, but it's kind of a hard mechanic to work in the way the game is currently set up. Most battles don't last very long, so you don't have to worry about dropping little ice nodes everywhere and having them burst. It's better just to do direct damage. For range attack, you have the choice for Ice Blast, and eventually you'll get Icicle Spear. The Spear is the much better choice of the two, but when you first start off, you'll be limited to Ice Blast, but if you're just going to retcon, I'd choose Icicle Spear. I wouldn't even bother with Ice Blast. The ranged area attacks, I didn't really take any. If I was, I'd take Avalanche here because of the way it works with chill. Aurora is a self-res. Ice Cage is a really crappy crowd control. It has a damage over time, but you'll only get 3 dots out of it, and it's still not very. They're not very high damage dots. They're just little dots. 216 cold damage every 1 second for 3 seconds. So afterwards, the ice object will explode and does 863 cold damage to the target and nearby foes. Again, not that great. For your self buffs, you have Ice Sheath, which is your active offense. Counts as an energy form, so it doesn't work well with Force Cascade, of course. And you also have Ice Barrier for your active defense. Vapor Form is kind of like a transform power. It turns you into a cloud of mist. You get flight. You deal cold damage to nearby foes, and it gives you a stack to apply chill. And again, we'll get more into what chill does here in a bit. Controlled pets, Arctic Beast, probably one of the better pets in the game right now. It does good damage, has a lot of nice effects, such as the Arctic winds, And it also helps refresh your chill buffs and gives you a 2-hit debuff, or gives a damage debuff to whatever's attacking you. For my slotted passive, I chose Ice Form. Now here's where chill gets to become important. Just having it on, you get a chance to give chill to enemies within melee range if they're attacking you, and landing a critical attack with Ice Form gives you Cold Snap, and this increases the power of your Shadow and Ice Barrier if you're using them. Toggle, I'm using Chilled Form, so basically every time you hit with an elemental power or any range power, it gives you a stack, and it basically works a lot like Concentration. Here we have Block, Ice Shield. Also, Ice Shield has a advantage where if something's attacking you, you have a chance to apply another chilled to your target. You want to have as many chill stacks as often as possible. And we'll show you why here in a minute. So, Icy Embrace. As energy unlock, it basically gives you a energy burst every time you add chill to something. So that's really handy. The reason we want many chilled or many targets chilled, because your Icicle Spear will deal more damage against chilled targets, and as you see, not too bad damage for a 2.5 second charge. So 2.5 second charge, 4 grand damage. And it's not Force Cascade level hits, but it's still pretty good. Also, you have a 50% chance to apply chill, and deals additional cold damage to chilled targets. So already, as you can see, it works out really well. Alright, let's get into what I chose and why. So I got Ice Shards, of course, at rank 2. Frost Breath, maintain, and I chose the advantage to give, so it will, where is this? Boom. Frost Breath. Advantage, Frost Breath, guaranteed to add a chill effect for every foe it hits. So every time you hit a foe, you get a chill effect. I chose the Ice Sheath at rank 3. Gives you a 60%, I think. 24% or 60% increase all damage and critical severity for 24%, which is great. I chose, of course, Arctic Beast, ranked it all the way up to rank 3. Ice Form, and that's just a passive, rank 3. The Toggle, rank 1. Ice Shield, rank 2, and I took the Frigid Air Advantage, which allows the chill effect from Ice Shield to apply up to a 50-foot range instead of just melee range. And for the energy unlock, Icy Embrace. And that's it. So just being near targets, you can give them a chill effect. So I've already had someone parse me out, and I'm pretty sure I'm easily in the 3K range. I'm very confident I'm in the 3K range now. You'll see here why in a second. So here's my usual rotation. I also took the 2 powers from Wind. I took 1 power from Wind and 1 power from Arcane. Took let's see here, Dust Devil. And the Dust Devil, I took the advantage to have the Dust Devil apply chilled effects and do extra damage to things that have been chilled. Nettlebot Swarm with the, these are just additional stuff. This doesn't really help me out for damage or rotation. So I'm not even going to activate the Circle of Evan Whatsits, because it doesn't really do much. So we're just going to start right off. And as you can see, we're pretty good here. Alright, and as you see over here, I got my 3 stacks of chill. And a cold snap. So I'm going to keep once I get up to a bunch of stat or 8 stacks, I'll start tearing into them. Yeah, 7, 8. All right. So there you go. Right off the bat, 10k crit. There's in the 4k, another 10k plus, another 10k plus, and make sure I keep all my stacks up. Bam, right back into it. Should drop another high-speed little dust devil. And as you can see, it was pretty good damage. Pretty consistent, pretty steady. Just gotta make sure you keep your 3 stacks of chill on at all times. Now let's see what we can do. We're gonna throw on the active offense. See what we can do. Make sure we got stacks. Make sure our cold snap is going because it gives you extra damage and whatnot. And boom. There's a 11, 12k almost from the icicle spear. So yeah, I'm very confident I can maintain a 3k DPS plus. And I did a Kiga with this, so I'm going to throw in some footage of that Kiga run so you see where I came out at the end. What I'll do is I'll fast forward through it. But for synergy, these are the powers that kind of work best together. You got your ranged damage over time. You have a controllable pet, your single target damage, and your area target, or area AoE damage. And of course, an active offense, active defense, and supplementary. So, yeah, I actually went and took this whole build out to fight Kiga, and I did pretty well. For just something I threw together in literally 15 minutes. So if anybody wants or has any questions on this, go ahead and feel free to check it out. Yeah. Chill, cold snap, and just pour on the damage. Simple and easy. Alright everyone, enjoy, stay safe, out here.